journey ahead of us will be long and arduous. Take heart, men. Once the Bengali emperor lies dead in the field, you will all drink from the sacred river Ganges. The kingdom of Kalinga is the first obstacle in our path. Many of their soldiers are spread out across the countryside, so the city should be easy pickings.
Lock the gates! Abandon your posts! I mean, defend the city with your lives!
Kalinga is ours. Let us rest and bandage our wounds before we continue our march.
It appears that King Indrarata fled as soon as he saw our forces on the horizon. He now hides in a small fortress in the mountains and plans to attack us from behind once we leave the city. If we kill him, we could crush what little remains of the resistance. We are running low on provisions for our soldiers, Emperor. Might I suggest a quick romp through the countryside for a bit of pillaging? The peasantry have excellent food stores at this time of year.
I hear that you have captured Kalinga, Rajendra. I too stepped on an ant this morning, you know. But you do not hear me bragging about it. I hear rumors of a vast Jola force marching on my land. Do you truly believe that your army of fledglings can go toe-to-toe with the Pala Empire, Rajendra? It did not work out too well for your predecessors, if memory serves me.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
என்ன கட்டளை? உங்கள் சித்தம். என்ன கட்டளை? இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
Kill the people in the other village over there. They have more food than we do.
சரி, முன்னேறு. ஆயுதத்தை முன்னேறு. என்ன கட்டளை? சரி. உங்கள் சித்தம்.
Dreadful news, Emperor. The Kalinga have returned to their city and killed our garrison there.
கணமே போகிறேன். முன்னேறு. என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி. பாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
என்ன கட்டளை? ஆயுதத்தை எடு. உங்கள் சித்தம். என்ன கட்டளை? முன்னேறு. பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. உங்கள் சித்தம். சரி ஐயா. சரி, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளை? முன்னேறு. சரி ஐயா. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. முன்னேறு. சரி, அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா. பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. முன்னேறு. உங்கள் சித்தம். இந்த கட்டளை போகிறேன்.
filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
My only regret is not joining the Chalukyas in war against you, Rajendra. It would have been a fine thing to burn Tanjavur to the ground.
Strong words for a man with an arrow through his chest. But for such words to have any meaning, they must be acted upon. A brave death does not undo a life of cowardice.
உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே சரி ஐயா இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் அப்படியே சரி ஐயா
These old trebuchets may yet have a few holes in them. Let us use them to crack open Utkala's defenses. Utkala lies before us. Its thick walls and dense forests are formidable defenses. Perhaps we can find an easier way inside.
சரி
The walls of Utkala have not been breached in living memory, and they will not fall to the ground.
Utkala is ours, but we cannot stay here for long. Reinforce our army and let us face the Bengali Emperor in battle.
Some weeks ago, bandits stole a relic from our monastery. As our new ruler, we ask that you return it to us.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
It is good to see you again, Rajendra.
சரி ஐயா.
Now, Mahipala has arrayed his army on the battlefield and prepares to attack. My men and I have scouted the land thoroughly, however, so we will not have to fight blindly.
We must hurry to secure our position.
என்ன கட்டளை?
Prepare for battle. When this day is over, we will wash off the blood of our enemies in the sacred waters of the Ganges.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். சரி ஐயா. அப்படி ஆயுதத்தை எடு. உங்கள் சாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
The wood in these machines was rotted through. I am surprised that they survived this long.
சரி, உங்கள் சித்தம்.
I once mourned the killing of innocents. But I must remember that these peasants are not truly innocent. In their weakness, they allowed themselves to be used by an enemy king. They are as complicit in the slaying of my soldiers as he is.
சரி ஐயா. என்ன கட்டளை? அப்படியே இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். உங்கள் சித்தம். சரி, முன்னேறு.
My dynasty learned not to embark on extravagant campaigns like yours long ago. Now we will teach the Cholas that same lesson. Send forth the Ratas!
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Punjab. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed. Back to camp and treat his wounds.
சரி, என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம். முன்னேறு. சரி. கணமே போகிறேன். சரி ஐயா. அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா. உங்கள் சித்தம். ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
Only a barbarian would destroy such a work of beauty.
என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம்.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
என்ன கட்டளை?
The Bala army scatters like birds frightened by a tiger's roar. Victory is ours.